Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a very fun and interesting unboxing for you. So this comes by way of Goat Tools. So some of you may know what that is, some of you may not. This is a new multi-tool company, and they had a Kickstarter, and I missed it, and then I signed up later on Indiegogo, and they finally started shipping these bad boys. And yeah, I also have a kind of cool surprise related to it. It's pretty cool. We'll talk about it hopefully later, but I bought some add-ons on the Indiegogo thing. I'm not sure if these are still available. It's very possible that they are. So if you want to check it out, go to goattools.com. I'm sure that's the website. I'll link it down below. I'll link anything I can. It's a very cool multi-tool. Basically, it's the first multi-tool that I know of with replaceable parts. So you can actually change out the tools to what you want. You could order extra parts, stuff like that. So what I ordered extra was an S35VN blade because it comes stock with, I don't know what, we're going to find out, probably D2 or something. So we have this extra blade. And then it looks like I ordered titanium scales as well, which is cool. And that, I guess, came with an extra hardware kit, which is always good. And it looks like it uses an Allen key. So let's set these aside for now, and we're going to get into this. Is it a flat? Yep, so Goat Tools multi-tool. This is a locking one. They had non-locking for, I guess, Europe. And this is satin. So quick start guide. There's a walkthrough. How to open tools. So we'll look at this in a second. You can hot swap and all that kind of stuff. We have some of this stuff, and we have a nylon pouch. And then we have the tools. So I don't know what comes stock on here. Maybe it comes with no scales. So is this just, this is the body? Maybe it doesn't have scales on it, and then your scales go on top? Because it doesn't look like there's anything I can really remove. Well, we'll find out. So let's set it aside. There's nothing else in here. There's no extra hardware, nothing. You literally just get the tool and a nylon pouch, which is, you know, pretty straightforward if you think about it. It's a multi-tool. It's not supposed to come with a bunch of shit. So, just want to take a look at these hardware. And then there's two sets because there's four sides, obviously, right? And we're going to find out if maybe, I think that they go over top because you see the goat there. And then this says like tools and it's got a hole. It's cut out so you'll see that goat through there basically. So let's just check out the tools first. We have a clip. Pretty straightforward, but it looks pretty good. Deep carry. And then the tool opens like so, and we have a, nice, a spring-loaded pliers. I always appreciate spring-loaded. My Leatherman Charge Plus, or G10, whatever, it does not have spring-loaded pliers. That seems to be, as you get more premium with Leatherman, you lose the spring-loaded nature of it, and I guess that's because it can break or only takes so many pounds. But for me, I prefer being able to just reach and pop something like that. You have carbide cutters or whatever those are called right there. Triangle ones, which is cool because that means you can rotate them. So I can loosen that and rotate that a turn and tighten it back down. So I get 1, 2, 3 cutters out of each set, which is very cool. You have a sort of flathead, not needle nose, but not necessarily the most blunt. Pretty nice. It's got a very, I don't know, cyberpunk look to it, I guess. But yeah, so that's what you get right there. I don't see any tools that come around on the outside, so we're going to shut it back down. Very smooth. Very, very smooth pivots. I am digging that quite a bit. Does it feel loosey-goosey? No, I mean, I can move it around a little bit, but not feeling a bunch of movement or anything like that. Pretty nice, honestly. And then we have what looks like something I can pull out. Oh, so let me see. Can I one-hand this? Okay, so here's our hot swap lever. That's so you can remove tools, I guess. On this side, we have a nice pair of shears. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, so I'm not understanding how they work, though. Oh, wait, this is open. Is that bad? What's going on here? So what I don't like about this is it keeps closing on me. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I don't know if you saw it earlier. It was just locking shut. So now I have the spring working. See that? The spring's right here. It's got a nice snip to it. Do I have any paper? I have this little bag. What was this for? What was in here? Oh, the scales are in here. Yeah, well, let's just try it. Yeah, very nice cut. That's good. And then when you close it, I'm guessing it kind of locks it back. Okay, so now it's locked. So is this a lock on the back? Or do I have to pop this up? Hold on, let's see. Do I lift this to close it now? Okay. And that allows it to close. And then when I want to open it again, not a bunch of movement here, but there is some. Doesn't feel super solid. This wants to kind of come out with it. No. Yeah, see how that popped out? And now it's like, and now it popped in and now it's good to go. All right, so I'll learn how this works, but basically to close it, I'm popping this up. And then I can swing this. Oh, what happened there? Swing that down. So I think depending on how far you swing this out, you can actually like pop the tool off. I'm just trying to get a feel here. Okay, and then here is our blade. So I'm just trying to pull one thing out, and it's kind of taking everything with it. All right, so now this is locked. Side to side for sure. Up and down for sure, but is it more than most? I don't know, hard to say. But nice grip on that. Doesn't tell me the blade steel. This is what we're gonna swap out. Okay, love to be able to order like a sheep's foot blade, but we'll see. There's a magnet right here, which is interesting. And can I pull this out? How does this work? There's the scissors again. Interesting. So, can I push it down to do it? Or do I have to pull it up? You have to pull it up. Okay, I gotta pull it up far enough to start it going down, I guess. This is all part of the inside assembly. So how do I get this out is what I'm wondering. Because I'm not seeing a good way. Okay, so it's kind of popping it out, and then I can grab it. And then what? Pop it up, lock this down, and now it's locked in place. And now I have my bit driver, which is non-magnetic. That's what that magnet's for. It's not really strong, but I guess it does the job. I can pull it right out. So let's try like a Weehaw bit. Is that going to dive too deep in there? I don't want to lose it. Okay. Doesn't fall out or anything. Can't throw it out easily, but it comes right out. I mean, you'll see it doesn't really suck it in. A little bit. Okay. I mean, it works, and it's, you know, so you can open it like this, and now you have, you know, you can set your driver in different angles if you need to, stuff like that, or you can just, you know, do this and use it like that. You could also pop the lever up. This is a little scary that the blade is the one right next to this, because it wants to come out every time I lift this handle. And so I have to, it really makes it so I have to two-hand everything, right? Because, I mean, I guess, but now everything's trying to pop off, I think, instead of doing what it's supposed to do. See, now I lost that tool. Okay. I guess I'm learning how these tools go on. So you have to only go so far. What is going on? Right, there you go. Now it's locked down. Very interesting how that all works. But I'll try to learn that. And then on this side we have another one of these levers, right? And we have a blade. We have some kind of scalpel blade here. So far my biggest issue is it feels like I have to two-hand everything. It's not really a one-hand tool. So here, this thing has a scalpel blade on it, which is really cool. So you can have a replaceable blade and not have to, oh shit, I need to put this back, and not have to use up your main blade and then and then sharpen it and do all that. You can just swap it. And then I guess with this, you just have a collar here. And I don't know how it works. If you push down on this, or, oh, you probably lift this out. So you lift that out maybe, and then pull down. So anyway, this collar here is how you pull down, and then you can remove the blade and swap it out. I've seen a video on that. I don't know how easy or hard it is, but I think they are blades you can buy anywhere, so you don't have to buy theirs, but that's pretty cool. And then, let's see, so pull this up and take some other stuff out here, put this down. Let me just carefully. So this is what I'm trying to learn is how far does this have to go? Okay, so it only has to go a little bit to start moving parts. Okay. And then, did I lose something there? I don't know. This is so weird. Ooh. Okay, so we have a saw here, right? Okay, that popped up. We have a saw here. And we have a little chisel thing right there. Really trying to figure this out. Just moving it a little bit is not enough, it seems. Okay. I really don't want to do this one at a time this whole time, but... So we have a little pry tip, flathead, oxygen tank thing, I think, or a little wrench, I guess. And then you have another one that I guess would hold, was that a 1/4 inch? Yeah, 1/4 inch slot there. You have one here that's a little, I guess this tool would actually work on this. So it's meant so you can take this piece off and then use it on the actual product itself, which is pretty cool. And then you have this little chisel guy in the back here. So let me try to close some of these. I just don't know how far you're supposed to reach. Let me read the instructions. So how to open tools. Use either the thumb hole or the nail nick. Unfold the desired tool 180 degrees until it locks open. That didn't seem to be the case. It felt like I had to pop open. So if I can get stuff closed, let's see, hot swapping. Open the tool to be removed completely until it locks open. Open the tool to be removed until it locks open. Open the hot swap lever until it hits its detent, 135 degrees. Remove the open tool by sliding it off the pivot perpendicular to the handle. Insert the new tool in the open space. Close the hot swap lever, unlock and close the open tool as normal. Okay, so how do you unlock the tools? Unlocking option 1. Press down on the short tools that are still in the handle. Oh. While pressing the short tools, fold the open tool back into the handle. Unlocking option 2. Press on the back of the open and locked tool. Press on the back. While applying pressure on the back of the open tool, slightly open one of the long tools or the hot swap lever, approximately 30 degrees. As soon as the lock disengages the open tool, close the lever or tool that was used to unlock it before closing the open tool. Otherwise, the tool may bind while closing. Okay, so this can just close, I guess. All right, let's just try this. So you can just push. It says you can just push on. Oh shit! Look at that. Push down, and then do that. Why does this guy always want to pop up though? And then to open, you just open. Still not sure exactly what's going on here, but see, now everything's just kind of like loose. It's because I have multiple out at once, but it's kind of hard not to, you know what I mean? So you just push down a little bit, it makes everything a little bit easier. So let's just grab one tool here. Let's grab this guy. This is our, whoa. It's right next to a pokey one. See, this is what I worry about, but close this. Okay. One tool is out and locked. Okay, push down a little down here and close it, and that guy always pops out. Why is it? Okay, oh, whatever. So let me just get this guy and not the one next to it. It's kind of hard. It like wants everything to come out, but okay. Okay, we're gonna test this hot swapping lever now. Push this up like that, I guess, and then I can just pull this out. Look at that. Can I move these around so I can get this guy out of the way of that one? But then it's, I don't want it on the end either. Uh-oh, like now I lost its spot. So if I want to, so now let's just say I want to close this, right? Can I just close it now? Boom. Now I just have those tools in there. They're a little loose, but I'm sure they still work. Let's just try the saw here. See, like the saw, I can't get out. Oh, it's because it's hitting something. Interesting. So anyway, this works on here, which is pretty cool. Very interesting. Everything's mucking around now because this is out. So let's try putting on scales. So if I loosen this, get this out of the way for now. Okay, so I don't think those are actual scales, if I'm being honest. So I unscrewed that. Now I have scales. Also, the cool thing I wanted to show you was I actually had some scales made for this while I waited, because they have it on their website. You can download the file for the scales and the tools and everything. Bang. I ordered from my boy Carbonize 80s Fat Carbon scales for this thing. I thought that would be cool, but I do like the titanium ones too. And I didn't realize it would cover up the goat part there, but I think this is the right one. So this is what it would look like with 80 scales on it. And then you could also do, oh, those are the wrong ones, hold on. You could also just do titanium. Now you're literally adding a layer, but I feel like it's kind of making it, they sent me the wrong ones, I think. Shit. I think they sent me two, oh, wait, no, wait, yes, no, yes, yeah. I think they sent me two sets of the same scale. Or is it supposed to cover this up? No, it's not, right? Wait, hold on. Goat. No, there it is. So that's what titanium would look like. I almost kind of think the titanium would look better than the 80s. I'm a big 80s guy, but I don't know. Let's just try them though. God damn it. I knew I would do that. Where'd it go? Grab my flashlight. Gotta be right there. It is. Got it. Alright, let me try to speed this up. Grab the tool, walk it in there. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to knock any tools or anything up there. Now, the only downside with the scales I got from Carbonize is they're not going to work with the clip. Because there's like a whole cutout thing or something going on with the clip. I don't know if they have that, actually. Oh, that's what these little hooks are for. So you can put the clip on any slot. See that little thing right there? So I won't be able to use the clip. I also just don't know how much I like the way this looks with 80s on it. You know? Not that I ever use the clip either, though. So we'll see how it comes out, I guess. We'll just keep going here. Yeah, not a perfect fit, that's for sure. Looks kind of goofy, doesn't it, down here? So let me just try the titanium while I'm here, so I don't have to do it all again, because I can already tell I will prefer the titanium one. So alright, that would be this guy right here. Now you can obviously just go for this without the scales. I mean, that's how it comes, obviously. They also sell like brass ones that look cool if you don't mind the extra weight. The titanium, I think they said added like half an ounce maybe. And that's the kind of stuff I prefer. I don't want to add a ton of weight. Okay, so these kind of stick up the end too. So that's just how they made it, I guess. So that there's no way for it to cause issues, I guess, with anything. I can't get it in the pivot right now, so I gotta figure that out. This pivot is twisted the wrong way. Where are you? All right, gonna have to take it out. Come on. There we go. All right, now it's in. There must be like a D shape or something there. I don't know. I'll have to adjust the tension at some point too, but I gotta put that tool back in. So that's just one freaking set. Jeez. I need this to work in like a regular driver, or have this Allen key or something, because this is really annoying. And then I have to deal with the clip too. Ugh. Okay, so this is a tools one. Is screw longer? Nope. I don't know why it's popping open like that. It's not probably because of the pivot or something. I don't know. It's definitely cool that it has all this ability, but it's also a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. So the clip would just slot in and then you tighten it. I guess that's it. Pretty simple. Trying to think of which side you'd want it on. If you put it in your pocket like this, especially being left-handed, you'd probably want it on the other side. So I am gonna just tighten this down. Is this the wrong scale or something? Why is it being weird? Still don't know why it's springing open like that. Oh, something's wrong. Hoping it has to do with that tool I took out, but that's over here, right? What is going on? It's like I lost the spring function here. Clip wouldn't do that, right? So the clip I was thinking I'd put over here, or just leave off, but seems I have bigger issues right now, but I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time. Oh. Nope, this arm's just loose as shit. I don't know why this arm's goofy. This arm's fine. Hopefully it's just that tool. Is that the side with the tool that's missing now? No. I don't know. So far, it's, I don't know. Not necessarily the best start. But that's always the downside when you make something that people can tinker with, you know. It, by default, kind of has to be looser, right? I mean, it has to be less together, so to speak. At least in my estimation. Because they have to be able to get it apart and move things around and whatever. Now we're popping apart again, so it has something to do with these pivots, I think. Once we get it all the way together, we can mess around with it. Okay, one more. Come on. Jesus. Yeah, you can see there's a little D shape there. So one side has a D shape, one side's just a circle or barrel. Okay, so they're all in. So now I can put this back, right? So let's just tighten them all. Make sure they're all D-shaped, or in the D shape. Still gonna have the same issue, I think. Oh, no. So we're back to pretty good. Yeah, I just had to tighten all of them. Just gonna do it again because I gotta put this tool away and then I lose the tool, so. Make sure it's all tight. All right, definitely all tight. So now, to put this back in, I would lift this guy up, which is very hard, probably because I tightened the shit out of it. Hey, maybe I gotta loosen it just a little bit. Maybe I have to lift a tool out? Now I can't shut it? What the hell is going on, dude? See, these are moving. Okay, so it's not that this is too tight. Tighten that back down. Let me just get something up. Alright. Now, open this. What the fuck is going on? Okay, you want to open? I see. Okay. Like. I don't. Now these won't close. Oh, they're just gonna. No. They're locking open with two tools. That's not supposed to happen. Something's fucking wrong here. I'm on the verge of getting pissed and calling this thing a piece of shit. I'm just saying. I don't want to break anything. But I don't understand. Loosen it again? Try this side. There's maybe that crack was the sound I needed. These are all loose. Why won't these loosen? They're like stuck. Okay. Okay. I need to get this lever up. I just don't understand why it won't go up. Come on. I think I need to have one tool open though. Okay, it's coming out. Now I need to kind of wiggle this guy in. And it was in between these two. I know I don't have to put it there, but I want to put it there, so it goes in this way. So this guy over here. This guy should be able to slide over. And this guy slide that way. Those should be able to just move over. And this one. I just need to get it between these two. There we go. Wait, it goes in. Yeah, it goes in that way. Alright, let me just try to put it in at the end, I guess. There's like a little ring there, too. I don't know if that's supposed to be on the end. Dude, this absolutely sucks ass. This is not fun at all. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just take all of these out. Take them all out. Okay. Okay, that one's in. This one. Sweaty ass hands. Well, I want to flip over. Can I get in there this way? What the fuck? So hold on, I got this one in. Just spin it around. Come on, douche. Get in there. Oh. The fuck? Okay. Just testing something. So that just locked in place right there. And then you push down and that closes it, right? That doesn't work. So I gotta lift this up to there to get it to rotate around. Okay. Let me just try this one, see if it's just a tool. If it's me, the tool, whatever. Come on, you bitch. I always knock the lever down while I do it. I don't think that is allowed. Ugh. Did I break something? Might have broke something. The lever like shot over to this side now. It's fucking retarded, dude. Can you get back over? Thank you. Alright, I think I got it. I don't care if this one's on the end, if I can just get it in. That's what she said. They don't swap easy like they make it seem. I mean, this is absolute dog shit right now. And then you're supposed to, it's a fucking live blade that I'm gonna be gripping, like getting it to hook around. I mean, come on. And that one goes. So there's just something up with this one. I don't know why it's not. But I need you. Need to get it in. Maybe if I do it this way, it'll somehow stab me or something. I mean, this is brutal, dude. At least get it to, like, hook. It's like you need something to, like, push on it, you know what I mean? Of course they give you this Allen key. Ow, fuck. Okay, let's try something else. worst fucking Allen key ever. All right. Okay. We've loosened everything up a little bit here. Which does not seem to do much. Oh, I got that one. Finally. Oh, now it pops up like normal. That's how it's supposed to be, all the way up like that. All right, hold on. Maybe, just maybe, we can get this now. I don't know why it doesn't want to let me lift it all the way up. Oh, so it's all the way up, and see, I'm learning. You put it all the way out like it's open, and then you come down with it. Come on. Looks like it's in there. Let me pop this back up. That blade coming out every time, it freaks me out, dude. Seriously. Can I just lock it open now, though? Let me just lock it open. So now it's just open. And then push down. Ah. Aha. Okay. I think we might have figured it out. 47 minutes later. Definitely a learning curve. I'm not gonna give up just yet. Could be cool, could just be me. So there's a spacer in there. Looks like maybe you could actually fit another tool if you, I don't know. Whoops. Oh. That's why they give you this shitty Allen key, because Jesus, that's horrible. The other ones are fine, right? So let's just test this again. Everything's good. It's very smooth, like, that's what was throwing me off. It's just a very smooth feel. It doesn't like click at all when you shut it. Pretty, but it holds pretty well. So what I wanted to do was, I can't even open this saw. Alright, so did I over tighten it or something? Is that what's happening? Yes, okay. I might not be able to untighten it because this Allen key is like stripped out. It's terrible. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on. Come on. I can't tell if that did anything. Oh, nope. Shit. What about these? Nothing? Nothing can open. These pivots have to be a certain... God, everything has to be annoying. Look at this. It's absolutely just twisted because it's a piece of shit. Give you the world's worst Allen key. Okay, just calm down. Sure, I have a Allen that size. I just don't have anything right here, so. You hear that? Did I get the screw loose, or did the whole thing just shatter? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me just... That's... Like, it's tight, but not overly tight. Okay. So we can use the tools now. Trying to get the bit out, which is really fucking hard, apparently. Okay. Now, no short tool here to push on, so you have to come out with the lever, which involves bringing a whole blade out at you. And it's just not easy. It's just nothing wants to work easy. It's like, just that it really is, and unfortunately I think it's just a bad design. I mean, it's a very cool concept. It just doesn't, I don't know, unless I'm crazy, which is possible. See if I can get this one to loosen too. Fuck. It's kind of funny that I tightened it with the actual tool and now I can't loosen it. Pretty sure I just fucked this one up now. Jesus fucking Christ. Digging into my goddamn skin, like. Seriously. Okay. What was I just talking about? I can't even remember now. Alright, I got that loose. And then, you know, see that, like, look at that. This thing, if you don't push it in all the way, the blade's sticking out. Like, I don't know. Here's the, S35 blade. I wonder if I could just swap out this. I could swap that one out, but I could also probably just swap this thing out. Because it scares the shit out of me, but it is like an X-Acto knife, which is kind of nice to have. But, so I guess what you do is you open it, then you lift this all the way up. Literally as you're pushing towards the blade edge, which is not great. It's just not, just really don't like this. I mean, look at that. You gotta push it right into an edge. Can I wiggle this out now? Just get it out of there, please. Thank you. And I gotta push this one in. So then, okay. Then this one, you just put in like you're gonna be using it like this. Push this up, right? And then you shut this one. It's in there. Okay, shut it. Is it locked? Push down on this. Supposed to be able to push on the short. Oh, Jesus. All right. This is literally the worst fucking tool ever. I think I need to loosen these a little bit, but still, I mean, that is just, I mean, they are loose though. Like they're not like tightened down or anything. And you can see that it's so easy to move. And then even just to close it, I have to do that. Or I have to pop this lever out with 2 fingers because it's not possible to move with one. Then you gotta hope you didn't dislodge this thing. You hope it doesn't fall out of there, and then you're good. So there it is, Goat Tools multi-tool. Seemed like such a great idea. That is atrocious. I mean, unless I'm missing something. I mean, I know that I butchered it a little bit, but I think I have the hang of it now, and it's just not like, I mean, look at this. Trying to just pull up the bit driver. I get a blade with it. Every time you go for this, you know, you go for the blade or something, something else comes with it. You have to then fold down, and then you're supposed to be able to unlock it with this, but unless you push with 2 fingers really hard, it doesn't really work. So you can use this to do it, but I can't really one-hand this out. I guess I can, kinda. Let's see if I can pull it off. And then you're always in the path of a blade when you're doing stuff. Can I just, it just doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of sideways movement too. Like when I'm pushing here, like everything's shoving together. This saw doesn't want to really, you know, let's see if we can get the saw out safely. Everything just wants to come up, right? Because they're all on the same kind of, you know, line there. Here's the saw. I mean, I think once this side works way better because you have enough leverage to just push that down. Where on this side, I feel like, let's try this again, because I remember this was being weird too, right? You have to get the spring to engage somehow. Forget what I had to do. You just push it forward, I guess. No? Something does it. I don't know what, but then you get this. Good scissors. I mean, now I want to close it, so I want to push down. And it just doesn't work on this bit driver for some reason, the push. You have to really get it. Can't get it very easily, so I got to do this move. Then the blade wants to come out. See if I can get it started. Shut this. Shut that. Did it work? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it. I think I'm a little frustrated right now. So I'm going to try it. I'll keep it next to my desk here during videos and such. If we need a multi-tool, we'll have this guy available. I really need an Allen key that works on it. I guess the one on it, but it's always kind of iffy at how tight it needs to be. So like this one, like I'm trying not to, I'm not overly tightening them. I'm just, so they're not turning, because I don't want them to fall out either, you know? These down here probably can be tight, because I don't see why only the head is on there. So let's see. Tighten them a little bit. Can I still move those? Still move these, sorta. They're a little tight, but this tool and this tool, ooh, just escapes it, so it should be fine. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me, you know? I do have an extra, so as of right now, I have, I don't know if anybody's gonna get to this part on the video, but I have camo carbon, or 80s camo carbon scales for it that I would sell if somebody wants them. 50 bucks. I think I paid 100. I'm keeping this blade, I guess, because I should probably keep the blade, I'm thinking, in case that one wears out or something. The tool is horrible. This should definitely be upgraded to something like just give us a bit. Give us a 1/4 inch bit instead of an Allen key, because this thing was a nightmare. Sure, I maybe over tightened it to cause that, but I was using the tool in there, so I couldn't have been, I mean, I was literally using hand tension. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if, wasn't there a little cap? Yeah. Sorry, I can't remember what the blade is, but I'm pretty sure it's D2. So, yeah. Alright. Sorry about the super long video. I do like the titanium scales. I think those are very cool. I'll put this in the box. I think they're cool. You could anodize them too, you know. And I like the plier head. Plier head seems really good. I'm just awfully concerned that I'm gonna have something pop up and cut me. There's just a lot of dangerous things like this and this that seem very easy, but they're not just flying up either. So I think it's just a new type of mechanism I need to get used to, and then I'll report back. So I don't want to give a final judgment. I think it's very cool. I just got really frustrated for a while there, and part of it was me. I didn't know you had to just set it up, and then that would make it a lot easier to hot swap. You know, if you just set it all the way up, I'm guessing it's a lot easier. Like this guy here. Can I take it out now? It's just the kind of stuff I just don't understand, really. So slowly bring that down. And then, no. Just trying to see, so do this, and now it came out, okay. And then I want to put it back in, so I'm gonna go straight in like this and go vertical. Just like I'm locking it in, I think. So I do that, right? And then this won't shut yet. So what does that mean exactly? Now I just shut it with it? Hey, see, look, now it's in there. Test it real quick, make sure it opens, locks. There it goes. Locked in place. Push down to shut it. Yeah. See? I'm learning. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I am sort of half excited, half pissed, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So I'll cool off and do a follow-up video at some point. Goat Tools Multi-Tool. Love you guys. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you. Hey guys, so I wanted to add a follow-up. It is now the next day. I took a minute, went to sleep, got up, started work, and then I picked it up and said, let me give this another try and see what I think. So this is going to be a very long video combined, but I'm also going to grab my Leatherman Charge Plus here because I think they're very comparable. Actually, the cool thing is if you get a Leatherman, I think this is the medium size leather slip, you can put your Goat Tools multi-tool in there, even with the clip, which is pretty cool. I think I have another one of these laying around I'll end up using, but they do provide a pretty good nylon sheath. I just prefer leather. You do have a belt loop here too, so pretty cool. Anyway, you'll see size comparison. They are very similar. The Leatherman is slightly shorter and slightly wider, but that's about it. Weight wise, this feels really good, and this feels about the same. I'd say they're both around 7-8 ounces. This is pretty light for a multi-tool because it has the G10 scales. I think it knocks like an ounce off. This has titanium scales, but you can raw dog it, obviously, if you saw the whole video. I don't want to keep extending this video, but you can take these scales off and then it's just the steel frame underneath. But very similar package, I would say. A little more squared off here, more like the original Super Tool, which I kind of like, actually. Now, the biggest differences that I would say overall, if you just want to know what are the differences, this does not have a spring-loaded pliers. And this has more like a needle nose pliers, where this is spring-loaded. And it's more of a robust style plier. Now, Leatherman has tons of models, so you will probably be able to find something similar to this, even with spring-loaded. So, this, I believe, was like 150 bucks on Amazon. This, I can't remember, I think it was like $99. And then I added the scales, and I added the S35EN blade, and, you know, it came out to around the same 150-ish, maybe 200, I'm not sure. The other big differences for me are the clip. This clip mounts with the screw and a little locking notch here. That's what that notch is for. So this clip to me is a little more secure. The one, I don't even have it on here. The one on the Leatherman tools actually gets added like another tool. You slot it in here. You kind of push the lock down and then slot it in there. And then, obviously, the difference on tools / operation. Now, this is a Leatherman, and there's so many combinations of things that it's going to be hard to say that one tool set is better than the other. So I'm not really going to go there, but there is a tool on here, at least, that I know of. Two, actually, that are superior to anything I've seen from Leatherman. But the biggest difference is this has washers on, you can see these brass or phosphor bronze washers. That's what those bronze things are right there. And it makes it super easy to open and close, right? And that is a huge benefit. I mean, you can see, I can almost shake it shut. All right, not right now because I tightened it, but, and then you have, you know, your gut hook one over here, and it's just got a little liner lock in there, right? This has this hot swap lever and another way to lock and unlock, but you'll see you do kind of have access to one-hand it, but it wants to take the lever with it, and then it also wants to take the tool behind it with it, and I literally cannot go any further than this with thumb pressure. It actually hurts. So I have to open it like this, close these, and lock that in place. So I had to two-hand that, where with this, boom, I'm in action, right? I can actually flick these. So, I mean, that's a huge difference. This particular Charge Plus comes with S30V on the blade, which is awesome. This, I bought extra S35. I believe the stock one is D2. Not sure how sharp it is. It feels pretty sharp, though, so I do like that. Yeah, and then closing it, you have to there's two ways to close it. You can push down here on the short tools. On this side, it's easy. You can almost see it give. See it give? On this side, it's much harder because I guess this bit driver is harder to push, but I can't one-hand that. So I have to sit here and push with two hands, and then I can get it to close that way. The other option is to use the lever, which is a little bit, you know, again, it's hard to dig in with one hand. Let's see if I can get it, though. One hand, and now we've kind of released the tool. So you got to be careful you don't accidentally pop the tool out, but that did work. I'm just, I guess, suggesting if you're trying to do things quickly and get something done, close it one-hand everything, you're going to have a much easier time one-handing this Leatherman, I think, overall, than you will on this. Now, opening the pliers, I'm sure we can do that pretty easy on this guy. Try to one-hand it here. Let's see. Get it to start springing around on me. There we go. And we're in business. Okay, so I can do that. Let's see if I can close it up. Should be able to. Try not to pinch myself. There we go. So Yeah, but the tool, the blade itself that you're going to be wanting to use, no, you're not going to be able to do that very easily. Then again, you know, if you're trying to use the saw or the file, you do have to come down here and kind of, you know, use two hands for that. But this is not a one-hand tool, in my opinion, unless maybe you could loosen these pivots so it's really loose. But I think they missed an opportunity with washers, putting washers in there, because that really, I mean, the feel of this is so smooth. It feels like an actual pocket knife, smoother than a lot of pocket knives. The tool in here that I found is pretty cool compared to what Leatherman offers is this little scalpel blade. Now, I personally haven't been able to figure out how to lower this collar. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I just had sweaty hands last night. So you can take, oh, that's how it works. So you take these little scalpel blades out, and then you can pop it back in. It notches right there. You see that little notch? Notches in there, and then you slide the collar back up around it and lock it in place. Perfect. And then you can utilize this scalpel blade however you like. Also, the cool thing about this product being that it has the swap, the hot swap stuff, you could, in fact, just do this. See if I can get it right. There, hold on. You stay down. Okay, so hot swap lever up. Try to bring it down. Oh, cracking shit here. What I'm trying to do is remove it. I'm just trying to figure out what that entails. I think maybe I'm just not doing it right. So I thought you open it, and then, okay, clearly I have got it in place. So I think what I'm supposed to do is open this first, and then maybe it's just really tight in there now. This is where I just get a little bit frustrated with this thing, because it just thought I had it down there. Let me see. Oh, okay. I think it is very tight in there. That's all it is. So you can pop it out, and now I have a little handheld scalpel blade. You know, you could do that with any of the tools. You can take them out and then utilize them a different way. Like if you had, I don't know, the bit driver or something, and you could put a stick through it and then really crank on it. You could do that with this system, which is pretty cool. So I have a little, you know, personal little scalpel blade now, right? Or I could hand it to somebody who needs to, you know, cut some shit or whatever. Now to get it back in, because I'm getting better at this. So you have the lever up, and then what I figured out was you just kind of cram it in. Now it's going to be harder, of course, this time, because it was very tight in there, but you basically just slide it in, and then you put it up, just like as if it were locked, right? So now it's all the way in there, and it's like it was locked. And then you just start lowering both the hot swap lever and the tool itself, and it should pop in place. And now it's back in a secure position, and I can open it and lock it. And with this side, you can easily, not easily, I mean, depends. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but with my left thumb, I can push pretty easily, and whoa, that was cool, and pop it down. So I just am a little weary on this tool of how high it sticks up. You can see, like, if it comes out at all, you're getting stabbed. So just be careful with that. Keep it nice and low. You can move the tools around. I did that, but this one and this one and this one and this one have to be on the ends, right? But I'm guessing you could take this saw blade, right, and you could put it over on this side if you wanted to, which is kind of cool that you can have that functionality with it, right? The other cool tool that I was talking about that is way superior to anything from Leatherman is the scissors. So let me see if I can get it to lock. Maybe this side doesn't lock, or the scissors don't lock. Just freaks me out every time I move this thing and the blade comes out. You know what I mean? So maybe the scissors just don't lock. It's possible. Let's just test that theory by pulling the blade out. Yeah, see, that locks. And then two hands to get that down. To get this one up, you'll notice again that blade wants to come with it. So what I do is start rotating the blade up. That brings the driver up with it, and then kind of just hold the driver as you close the blade, and then this locks as well. And this is a great tool. It really is. I mean, it has a little bit of a magnet down here. It's not strong, but it keeps it in place. It's very nice. And you have a good bit driver here, honestly, and you can angle it however you want. I showed you this before, but I'm just kind of trying to prove that I have kind of figured it out. It's not, I was a little frustrated last night. You can also lift the lever just a little bit, and that'll help you close any tool you need. But the scissors, so they don't lock apparently. But you open it like this, and then you have to get this spring to actuate. So you just kind of push it over. And now you have some of the best scissors on a multi-tool. I mean, next to, ironically, the next tool, this is probably the best pair of scissors I've seen on a multi-tool. And they work. You can hear them almost snipping. Very well done by Goat Tools. I'm impressed with that one. So let me push on this. And then you kind of just close it like this, and it'll sort of seal that spring back down. And then when you need it again, you just pop it open, push forward here, I guess. Or to me, I just had to use it like once or twice. Just open and close it, and then the spring kind of pops into place. I'm not sure why it does it that way, but I guess it's better than having it pop open like that right away, right? It's kind of nice to have it locked like that. And then you just have the basic tools we've seen before. And then you actually have the Allen key to take the knife apart. And this is actually a good Allen key. The one they provide with the scales was garbage. But you have a nice array of tools, I think. Yeah. So overall, I am actually pretty happy with this. I'll be doing a full review in the future, but I wanted to just follow up my video because I was really frustrated with it. Now, part of it was I didn't read the instructions well enough, maybe, but if you see, even now I struggle with where to put this lever and how to, like, sometimes it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do, I feel like sometimes. But it's also a learning curve. So if you get one of these and you're an idiot like me, just allow yourself to learn. Don't get mad right away and throw it away, because I was on the verge of just being like, you know. But I really like it, and I'm keeping it, and it's going to be a go-to multi-tool for me. We'll see, compared to the Leatherman, you know, how everything holds up. I definitely like the range of motion better over here. Just so much easier to do that. It's cool that you can swap tools and stuff, but I'm not sure if that really makes that much of a difference for me personally, because I usually try to find the best tools on the multi-tool I'm buying. But I guess it's kind of nice that you can put what you want. But I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. I need all of them. You know what I mean? You can't fit all of them on here. So you still have to choose, and then it's like, well, depending on what you're doing that day, you could swap stuff. But that's just kind of, I don't know. Yeah. So, update. It's actually very cool. And I think it was like $100 for the base model, which is pretty damn affordable for something this highly engineered, you know what I mean? I wish they could figure out a way to get the lever to be independent of the tools somehow. I know it's kind of, that's kind of ironic, but it's very frustrating that you go to pull this out and you get a blade with it every time. I mean, no matter which side it is, you get a blade coming at you with it. But it is what it is. So I love you guys. Thank you. If you made it this far into an hour and 20-minute video, you are a absolute legend. And you should leave a comment and tell me how dumb I am. I appreciate you. If Goat Tools happens to see this, I think you made a solid multi-tool. More from me to come on it. And I apologize for my frustrations in the video, but that is how I like to operate. I like to show full transparency of how a normal person, albeit an idiot, goes through the process of owning something like this. Because that's just how it was. I was trying to figure it out. I had instructions. It still was a struggle. And it just took a minute to get it down. But once I did, it's very, very cool. And I am probably going to look at getting some other tools for it, or I don't know. And I do still have those 80s camo carbon scales. If anybody has one of these and is interested, let me know. I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I will catch you later.